Mike.
Team Sask against Team Manitoba.
Yeah, we are about a minute left in warm-up, and we are in Regina, Saskatchewan, coming to you from the Cooperator Center.
Yeah, we're at
Rink 6.
Rink 6, the big rink.
Yeah, I think all the games are in here. If
Are they? I understand there might be a couple. I think there's one. There's Alberta and
yeah,
someone else playing this morning
probably
too.
too tough to have them all in here at the same time.
I think a lot of them are in the big rink here. The big ice sheet, and I, from being a coach, I always hear the players complain how hot it is in this rink.
Agreed,
I had the experience recently of playing some recreational hockey in here, and it's true. It's really, it's hot. I was like immediately hot.
Yeah, so it's warm and it's a big ice surface.
Yeah, so it'll be a test for these finely tuned athletes. I'm sure they'll be fine. But I'm sure they'll be complaining to the coaches about being hot. So.
Yep, and it's going to be 25 degrees outside today. So
yeah, that probably doesn't help. So. Anyway, we were just talking about rosters a little bit here, and I haven't counted the number of players. I know that Team Sask has not quite made their final roster yet. I think they've got a few cut-downs left. And it looks
I
like
think two, if my memory serves me
two or three maybe, something like
that.
that.
Don't quote me on that 100%.
And then Team Manitoba has got, by my count, unless I counted wrong, it looks like they have 16 skaters, so they may be finalized with 16.
I believe so, and my understanding, and you might know better, is Manitoba is a single-carded team this year, so...
Yes, that is my understanding as well. These athletes this will be the only team they play on, whereas...
where Saskatchewan is double-carded, and I think most of the provinces are double-carded.
Yeah.
I'd have to check that fact.
Yeah.
I believe most
I know
of
in the
them
past, I think Quebec has single-carded in the past, but they may be double-carding this year, I'm not sure. Being just that athletes, if they're double-carded, will play on their local association team and also the Winter Games team. It's I coached a 19AA team during a Winter Games here. It's a lot of demand on the athletes when they're double-carded.
So it looks like Brooke Bell's going to be starting goaltender for Saskatchewan.
Yeah. Just waiting here.
Let's see who's going to be...
We'll let you know in just a moment when these goalies turn around.
Yeah.
Okay, number 49 is not in goal. That's Robinson. That must mean that
48.
Krang is playing, and Marcina Krang will be the goaltender for Team Manitoba. Looks like Manitoba's going to get the ring first here. We're going to play 4 13-minute quarters.
Yeah, NRL
This is the first of them here. Yeah, NRL style. Big adjustment for these athletes. It's going to be a longer game. I know.
I'm guessing they'll get a flood at the half as well.
Yes, they will. Yeah.
So it's going to take a few minutes to get used to all these names. These are different jerseys on a lot of the Saskatchewan, and all the Saskatchewan players from what we've seen them over the years. And Manitoba's got no names, so please give us a little bit of leeway with names, but we'll do what we can for you here.
And a disclaimer, neither of us are professional announcers, and neither of us have any experience doing play-by-play commentary, so we'll probably just chat. And to confuse anyone listening, I'm Paul, and you are?
So that's Hannah Meyer that
he's
just
Paul
sent
too.
that up to Bryn in Saskatchewan. Picked off by number 5, Claire Radford. Nice save by Bell there. I think that's here's
Good chance. That was Hildebrand slicing in there and getting a good shot on goal. And again, same player, Hildebrand, in there, playing from down on the ice. Ermo brings it out. Plays it up to Thorson. And now this is Campagna. Campagna takes the shot. Krang makes the save on that. And now Manitoba looks to come out of the zone.
Seymour putting pressure on.
Little mid-ice battle. Manitoba comes away with it. And an opportunity down the middle. Oh,
shots fired, shots
didn't
wide.
miss by much there. That was Morgan, Serena Morgan from Manitoba coming in.
Bree Hildebrand, shot off. Brooke Bell swallows that up. I think that's here, Spink. And that's Bella. Oh no, sorry.
Ermo taking her time coming out of the zone there.
Ermo, my apologies.
Yeah. Plays it up to Olsen. And Olsen comes into the triangle, gets the ring back, and loses it, and then loses it again. There we go. Nice defense there by Waters.
That's Welder, Padilla. She's a first-year eligible player, if I remember correctly, Paul.
Okay, yeah, and we got Parks with the ring here. Look for her to threaten the net here.
Nice defense there by Manitoba. That'll be a crease violation, Saskatchewan ring.
We've got some names on the back of the Sask jerseys, which is helping, but Manitoba doesn't. So apologies to the Manitoba fans. It's gonna take us a bit to get the hang of their names.
Yeah, probably right about the fourth quarter. We'll know the names.
Should have it all locked down by then.
Should be good for the next ones.
All right, here comes Pearson cycling around. Drops it to Hodges. And Hodges blows a wheel in the corner, but Pearson gets it back.
Nice job by Manitoba defense there. So this is the first game, isn't it, Paul?
This is the very first game.
Game.
Now, we got our first penalty of the game here. That'll be Sierra Sanclemente from Manitoba going to the box. And, that was just some good physical play. The ref's got a real close view down there. That happens sometimes when you're battling. You can't sit back. You got to battle for those rings, and then sometimes.
Yeah, so that's a body penalty.
That happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she'll be in the sin bin for 2 minutes.
However, Manitoba has retained possession of the ring.
Yes. I didn't quite see.
Yeah, I was watching a different spot. I didn't see. No, I'm not sure why. Nope, they've changed their call. Okay, that makes a little more sense to me. And the ring will come all the way down to Manitoba's end. Sask will have possession.
Oh, we got a phone call coming here. So the penalty box is just going to probably relay what the penalty is there, which is very helpful for us. So, and probably confirming that that's a body penalty.
That is exactly what
it was.
Yeah,
so
20.
Good communication from the penalty box. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're good, but we're going to miss some, I guarantee it. So
there we go.
She's looking to find a way into the back door. Seymour just couldn't quite get a handle on that.
Look, we got a last
broken stick. Doesn't happen often.
And that's Meyer breaking up the play here. Going into the corner. Nice battle, 2-on-1 there. Hildebrand comes out with the ring. Oh, that's a good little pass cross ice. Good save by Bell. Sask is on their heels here on the power play. They need to just calm this down and get possession, but well, they will get it. Not probably the way they drew it up, but they've got the ring now.
That's Amy Olsen with the ring behind the net.
Seymour setting the pick. No, that was Davia. Parks has it over to Welder. Welder takes a shot, tries to sneak one through some feet there. Oh, that's a good opportunity. And Parks gets the ring back behind the net. She doesn't waste any time.
Firing, nice shot there.
Here comes Welder.
Good save by Krang.
Welder cuts through. Oh, some good pressure here by Sask and good goaltending too. About 35 seconds left in this penalty. Nice play up the ice by the D.
There by Ermel, a nice pass to bring it in. Nice little backhand shot.
Sask getting some shots. I think they got to probably be a little more deceptive with their shooting. That Manitoba goalie's strong. She's just going to stand right in the way of those.
Oh. That's some good pressure there. That was a great job there by Manitoba.
Yeah.
You know, just stay in the way, get the deflection, and recover the ring. So that was 38.
Yeah. That was Zoe Freynet with the goal. Did a great job of knocking down that goalie hand pass and then capitalized all alone in front of the net. So it is 1-0 for Team Manitoba. That was a shorthanded goal. There was still 8 seconds left in that penalty, the Manitoba penalty.
Referees look familiar from up here. Haven't seen lots of them since, April, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah, we're back in the rink here, and good to watch some high-level ringette like this.
So I don't think Saskatchewan's going to take that land down. I think they're going to fight back.
Yeah, they've had lots of chances. Like I said, they just have to be a little bit pickier with their shot, their shooting here, get the goalie moving a little bit more, but they are definitely getting their fair share of chances.
So the penalty box had that as 8 unassisted for Manitoba. I believe it was 38. So we'll confirm that here when we got
it must be because they don't have a number 8.
No, they don't have an 8, so it's got to be 38.
Yeah. And these players have the little, almost every team does it. They have a tradition where they do the flybys after the goal, and whoever scores gets to go first on the flyby. And it was definitely 38. That was 38. God, They all moved out of the way to let her do the high fives
so that's
first.
Zoe Freynet. We're getting a call back here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Here we go. We got Thorson with the ring over at the side. She decides to settle it down a little bit. She's out there with Seymour and Campagna.
Good pressure there. It's Zoe again, makes him pass across to 36, which is Serena Morgan.
Nice pickup by Campagna, using her feet to create some space.
Nice little pass off the boards
good into the offensive zone. There we go. That's what they need to do right there, is get that goalie moving around a little bit. Just a little bit over the net.
Shot clock winding down. Bell's letting him know.
Oh, that was an unfortunate exchange there for Sask, but Parks dug it back out and got the ring back with the fresh shot clock here.
These numbers are messing me up for Saskatchewan, Paul, because you know a lot of these girls over the years.
And they don't wear these numbers.
These athletes, I should say, over the years. And they're not the regular numbers, because 8 is not Bridget's regular number.
No. They're doing some good work here in the offensive zone. Oh, there's a nice little dipsy doodle posted up. There we go.
Good patience, nice pass, Bridget. I think that was Davia on the side, wasn't it?
That was, yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah, that was set up by Bridget Parks. Some really good work. Dicing into that triangle and then drawing all the defensive fire onto herself and then just sliding it over to Welder, waiting on the post, and Welder made no mistake and buried it. She's got a really... Coached Welder last year. She's got a really good quick release. Nice shot. Made no mistake putting that in the back of the net. We got a 1-1 game now with about 5:25 left here in the first period. Lots of action so far.
Ooh, nice pass across the backside there. That'll be a crease violation.
At this level, there's a lot of really good goaltending, and you're going to see these teams trying to do that a lot. Slide rings through the crease for post passes. That's how you're going to see a lot of goals scored. Oh, there's another penalty coming from Manitoba here. That was a good dash up the ice by number 7, Cassidy Pearson. And Pearson had a step on the Manitoba defender. The Manitoba defender had no choice really on that one. She had to step into Pearson's skating path, slow her down enough that the ref deemed it to be a penalty. That's number 26, Sierra Sanclemente, with her second trip to the penalty box here in the first period.
So yeah, the bench or the penalty box there, they confirmed that was.
Olsen tries to take a sneaky shot through some skates, and the goalie saves it. Parks is on the forecheck here. That's the tough part when you're a man down. Sometimes you just don't have anyone to pass to. It's hard to get out of your own end. There's 35 seconds left in this Sask power play.
People often ask in ringette, is there really an advantage to being, having the extra player or being shorthanded? Disadvantage to being shorthanded, and it really comes into play on the breakout. You're right, Paul.
Really nice job there by number 32, Annabelle Pelche, getting the ring out of the zone for Manitoba.
Little collision.
And a little smash into the boards, but no penalty there.
Just kind of a coincidental, I believe.
There we go. Pelche has the ring again.
So she's just
looking for someone to pass to.
Yeah.
Hildebrand comes onto the ice.
Penalty's out.
Hildebrand had no option there other than to just slide one at the net. The shot clock was running down, but the ring was unclaimed after the shot. Manitoba will retain possession in Sask's zone. We've got Hildebrand taking the free ring. She's on the ice with Erica Austin and Annabelle Pelche. This line of 3 will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone.
And we got Meyer and Correia on defense for Saskatchewan. And Pearson at center. Hodges down there on the line, and I can't quite tell who's up top for Saskatchewan. Oh, nice little save there by Bell.
That was Hildebrand kind of knifing into the triangle again. She's had some pretty good success doing that so far today. She'll probably look to continue that trend.
I recognize that Hildebrand name from Manitoba, Paul. Definitely one that I've heard before.
Yeah, there's a couple of them out there. Not sure if they're sisters or not.
Meyer, pressure on.
I'd say so far in this first quarter, pretty good hard play by both teams. We've got a 1-1 tie. There's about 1:50 left. Lots of good passing. Ring stabbing's been decent, I'd say. And
Seymour coming out wide, down to Thorson. She's looking.
Oh, nice try there.
Nice little move.
Excellent save by the Manitoba goalie. Speaking of Hildebrand, that was number 4, Hildebrand, coming down the ice. She circles behind the net. Thought about passing there, but decided not to.
Saskatchewan ended up in the crease there.
Oh, nice little spin.
5 count, no problem.
Got checked though.
Here's Spink jumps on that. Thorson wasn't quite picking up the pass there. Nice forecheck there by Adria.
That was
Thorson.
a good job. Just not pushing, shoving, just taking up space. This is Radford. Claire Radford coming in, tries to dice through the players.
Great job.
Good defense. She got the ring off her stick. I think Radford's a defenseman there. 26, Sanclemente coming in, and there is a shot clock violation.
39 seconds, 1-1. Just coming to the end of the first. Seymour.
Sask would like to get one more good quality scoring opportunity if they could here in the last 25 seconds of the game. This is Parks with the ring.
Peter's probably got the shots there up on the screen. I'm not sure, but I'm interested to know. I feel like Saskatchewan had a few more.
Yeah, it's not on this one.
Not on this one?
I'll have it at the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
No worries.
8
Oftentimes
seconds
there'll
left.
be people in the penalty box keeping track of the shots. So
Manitoba
hopefully we can get an
probably
update.
just get rid of this one. And
That's going to burn the first.
take the tie after the first period. It's 1-1. I'd say that, by my eyes, that was a pretty close period of ringette there.
Agreed, yeah. I
Yeah.
think Saskatchewan might have edged them out on shots a little bit, but Manitoba, even shorthanded, got quite a few away.
They did, yeah. That seemed to be their opportunities came on both those penalties. That was maybe part of the story of that first quarter, too. There was 2 Manitoba penalties, so they spent, I guess, about a third of that period in the penalty box. So they did manage to score on one of the shorthanded opportunities. But yeah, and overall though, close period. I'd say the shots on goal were close. The teams looked pretty even, Steven, out there. Good goaltending on both ends. So we'll see if any adjustments get made here in this second period.
Yeah, so probably take a second. There's a bunch of sponsors and stuff we should talk about. Sask Milk, one of the big ones. Thanks. There's even refueling stations thanks to Sask Milk. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
the athletes.
chocolate milk there. I think
It'll be a grueling weekend for them,
Yeah.
for sure. There's, I think, 4 or 5 games for many of the teams. And yeah, it'll be a tough weekend for sure.
This is kind of it's an NRL tradition when you host hubs. You have refueling stations for the athletes, chocolate milk and granola bars and oranges and stuff. The athletes love it, so they'll have that available to them.
That's pretty cool.
Well, we better speed up our plugs. We only got,
We got one
in
in a break. We got 2 more breaks.
Yeah. Well,
We might get a flood. We might have a little more time at the half. Thanks, Sask Milk, and we'll get to everybody else. We
There's only
promise.
20 other ones that we missed, but oh well. Sask Milk can't complain.
Yeah, well, these guys are getting what they're paying for.
They're getting good airtime. All right. I assume, I'm not sure. This is developmental for these teams here right now. They're getting ready for the big Canada Winter Games event coming up in February of 2027. Goalies
Quebec,
may
right?
probably, they got lots of games. I think, yeah, they're in Quebec, and I think the goalies probably will play the whole game here, I assume. There won't be changes in that regard, but you never know what coaches have on their mind. All right, here's Pearson.
She's
Slides a
looking
nice
back.
pass across. That was Campagna, took a shot, sailed over the net. Now Saska's battling behind the net, and nice work by the Manitoba D-man. That was D-lady. That was Natalie Nazimek fighting for the ring and getting it. Oh, there's a penalty coming, and that one looks like it's going to be going to Team Manitoba again.
Oh, no penalty.
Oh, that was a 2-line pass, not a penalty. The arm was not quite straight up and down. My bad.
So that's Pearson again. She's going to cycle out wide. Nothing for nothing there. Forwards are getting a change there for Saskatchewan. Meyer, that's Seymour in the corner.
Okay, yeah, Seymour. We got Campagna coming out with Seymour.
Nice
And
little
Thorson.
back pass there to Thorson.
Nice save by the goalie there. Low ones are tough.
Yeah, it was a 2-line pass.
Oh, and there's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a body.
Okay. That'll be our first Sask penalty of the game.
So that's Ava Correia.
Yeah, Ava
2
Correa
minutes
goes
for
to the
body.
box. Body contact. Okay, Manitoba sets up, and we've got out there on the ice Annabelle Peltier. Looks like Hildebrand. And nice little move.
Oh,
there.
nice little backhand.
That was number 29. Erica Austin. Sorry, we're still working on getting these names locked down. So now Saska's got the same issue that Manitoba had in that first quarter. One player down. Tough to get through the neutral zone, but that was an excellent job by Campagna to pick up that ring, skate through the neutral zone, and then maintain possession. So now they're going to look to probably spend the better part. Oh, that's unfortunate for Team Sask. I was just about to say they probably wanted to kill some time there and try to wear that penalty down. There's still over a minute left here for Team Manitoba to spend some time in the Sask zone.
So just confirmed with the penalty box there, Paul. Saskatchewan did outshoot Manitoba in the first quarter, 9-7. So very close.
9-7. Oh, so it was. Yep. Yeah, it was. We were accurate.
Very, very close. Nice recovery there by Manitoba.
That was a nice little steal there, and we've got. Oh, there's a good shot from number 36, Serena Morgan, and a good save by the Sask goalie. That's Brooke Bell in net for Team Saskatchewan.
Looking for some support. Ermal.
Yeah,
she's going to fire that.
They needed a change.
Yeah.
As a coach, you don't that's not one of your strategies to ice the ring down to the other end, but sometimes you just need to get new, fresh legs on the ice, and I think that was the case there.
And you know what? It killed 15 seconds of the penalty.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to make that call.
Manitoba's not having any trouble getting through the neutral zone with the player advantage here. All right. There's a slightly high shot taken by Bella. Peterson-Magura. Sask scoops it up. And they're trying to come out of the end, but there's some really nice forechecking there.
And that's going to be a move.
That was Bella also again who took the shot, went in there and fought for the ring, tied it up along the boards, and Team Manitoba is going to maintain possession there.
So that's a move it or lose it call for anybody that's unfamiliar. Basically, if ring can't move, the ref will blow it down, and just designed to keep the play moving.
We got Sanclemente, Peterson-Magura, and one other player out there, number 43, Pisni-Pociuk. Okay, Bell is going to be careful throwing that hand pass out now, I imagine, after the first period.
Manitoba's going to be doing a great job in the neutral zone, just not letting Saskatchewan out.
They are owning it a bit. I mean, they did have 2 minutes there with the man advantage, which helped, I think, but that makes a big difference. There's Hildebrand taking the ring around the net, taking a look.
Nice save there, nice shot.
This is Erica Austin with the ring now. She's cycling around, taking a look. She's out there with Annabelle Pelche and Finley Hildebrand. Oh, there's lots of net there.
Yeah. Good, smart play and a good patience.
That rebound came off, and unfortunately for Team Sask, landed right on the Manitoba stick. Lots of net to shoot into there.
So that's Pelche for sure, and I think 29 was the assist.
That was Annabelle Pelche with the score. All three of those line mates there assisted on that one, I think. They were doing a really good job of maintaining pressure down in the Saskatchewan zone. Had the ring moving and took a big rebound and put it into the back of the net. 2-1 for Manitoba with about 8 minutes left here in the first. Yeah. Confirmed by the, there'll be another penalty for Sask. So this is looking a bit like the first period in reverse now. That's Saskatchewan's second penalty of the second quarter.
It looks like Hannah Meyer to me, Paul.
That will be Hannah Meyer.
She's going to get a hooking penalty.
And that last goal from Manitoba was a group effort. All three of those line mates contributed on that one.
Yeah. And, 32, 21, 29. So Pelche, Hildebrand.
Now we've got Bree Hildebrand on the ice. And she's out there with Serena Morgan. Zoe Freynet is out there for Manitoba. Sask is going to have to really work hard in the neutral zone. That was a good job by Thorson to take that ring, skate to open space. And Seymour had a chance at that, just missed it. Well, there we go.
Spin comes up with that. She's going to regroup back to the own zone.
Oh, nice little support pass there.
Saskatchewan's moving the ring well under pressure.
Well, that's going to be a penalty on Manitoba.
So that'll be 36.
It was kind of hidden along the boards there. I couldn't really see. Looked like maybe a bit of a hold or a body contact or something. But yeah, Sask is going to take their time here, kill some of their own penalty time, and maybe try to generate a good scoring opportunity here. They've got 4 in the zone, and they're going to move that ring around. They got about 10 seconds left in the shot clock.
Oh, nice try, nice work there.
Nice save by Krang. Marcina Krang is the goalie for Manitoba.
Rule change last year with the goalies, wasn't it, Paul? Where you used to have to pull the goalie all the way off the ice before you could put 4 in the zone. And last year, as soon as the penalty is called, you can put 4 into the zone in the offensive zone.
Right, yeah. And
on the delayed penalty.
You'll still see teams have their goalie come to the bench. It's an opportunity to talk to your goalie and then also put that extra player out there. So, you know, if there's a loose ring, you've got an extra player out there to potentially recover that loose ring.
It's also a chance to talk to the goalie too,
and you can talk to the goalie. That's right. Let them have a chat with their coach.
Major for body.
That was a 4-minute penalty.
Yeah, that's a 4-minute penalty.
Yeah.
So that was a major body to Serena Morgan, number 36 for Manitoba.
Yeah, that was an interesting one there. I didn't get a great look at that. It might have been a little from behind. Maybe that's why the ref called it. It certainly didn't look terribly egregious from my vantage point, but it was sort of hidden along the boards. Great save by Krang there. Nice drive and shot by Team Sask. Now it'll be a fully served 4-minute penalty here from Manitoba. There's about 3 minutes left. Fully served meaning if Saskatchewan scores, that penalty stays in the box.
Most times those majors do have to do with something from behind. It just kind of seems
that's
to be
what it looked like there, yeah. There's some good patient forechecking by Hodges and some good patient skating by Claire Radford to get that ring out of the zone.
That's a good forecheck there by Hodges. Nice work.
All right,
Manitoba.
That was, if I'm the Team Sask coaching staff, I'm thinking that was a little too easy for Manitoba to get down the ice there.
Yeah, and there's a crease violation there, so that'll be Manitoba ring.
They'll have an opportunity. There's about 2:15 left in this major penalty. So now Team Manitoba will have an opportunity to take a good, healthy 30-second bite out of the penalty here by controlling the ring and maybe even getting a scoring opportunity here. About 5 minutes left in the first half.
You know, they're going to want to probably just try and burn off as much of that clock as they can. 30 seconds, cycling out wide. Oh, nice little sneak pass across there.
We got Ediger, Freynet, and Hildebrand out there for Manitoba.
But certainly not rushing the attack. Oh, nice little check on the line there.
Yeah. Oh, there was a chance there. They had numbers.
I think that was Correia. Yeah. The companion, my apologies for Saskatchewan.
Team Manitoba is doing a nice job on this penalty kill here of just taking their time, not panicking with passes, making some good support passes. It's tough, as we talked about earlier, when you're down a player.
That's Meyer. Looking for Seymour.
Yeah.
Seymour's going to be looking for...
That's Campagna coming up the wing.
Just a little too hot. Shot clock winding down. Thorson fires just wide. It's going to be a goalie ring. .343 left in the first half.
Okay. I imagine Sask would love to get a little pressure here on Manitoba for the last 30 seconds or so of this penalty. They haven't really had a whole lot of scoring opportunities since this penalty started.
Yeah, those 4 minutes are crucial to capitalize on.
Yeah, they haven't really had any zone time here.
So 16 seconds left on the penalty here.
Got lots of clock to work with. We'll see what they can muster up here offensively.
A couple of fresh legs
Thorson on the
Saskatchewan.
side.
Oh, nice try
Tries
there.
to get it across, but the goalie was there. Stop that from happening.
Amy Olsen for Saskatchewan. Sophia Hamerla trying to get it out there for Manitoba. That'll be on both sides.
That was on both sides, yeah. So, it was a rather uneventful power play for Team Sask, and I'm going to say that Manitoba is probably quite happy with the way that went. They managed to really control the ring during that 4-minute penalty for most of it. So,
yeah, so that penalty is clear, and even strength.
Whoa.
That's Parks firing.
That was a shot that had eyes for that corner. Krang made a great save there. About 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Parks looks for Welder on the backside. Couldn't quite get a handle on that. Olsen back to Parks.
Oh, that went off the crossbar.
That was crossbar, yeah.
All right, this line has been generating some nice scoring opportunities here.
Yeah, they're going to get some fresh legs. Got lots of time on the shot clock.
Got Pearson coming out. Hodges.
You got to think those D from
And
Manitoba are going to be getting tired.
coming onto the ice. Yeah, this is when you start to see the defenders waving their hands, looking for someone to spell them off here. They've been defending for a while. Nice drive by
nice
Pearson. Oh, they get another shot clock reset. Oh, they didn't need to take that hasty shot. They had a fresh one there. Oh, that was getting close to being a penalty there. Ref let him play through it.
Avery Au managed to get it out. And
here's
definitely
Hildebrand.
out of gas.
Yeah.
That's a long shift. They did a great job there. Come away with the ring.
Scramble in front of the net. Bell picks it up. Gives it to her defender. Oh, a little tangle there. This is Sanclemente with the goal.
Nice great pressure by Manitoba.
Yeah.
Good forecheck. And ends up with 26.
That was Sierra Sanclemente.
Yeah.
Picked up a loose ring, kind of drove to the net, spun around and took a quick shot. And I don't know if Bell really saw that coming, just the way that played out. That was some good checking though.
26.
So it's 3-1, about a minute left here in the half.
Yeah, that was Sierra Sanclemente unassisted, so I believe she managed to get the turnover and capitalize on it. .26 seconds left in the half here, Paul. You got to be thinking Saskatchewan's going to want to try and get a good opportunity here. Try and go into the break with some momentum.
I got a neck guard on the ice. One of my favorite things to take note of.
You love that, don't you, Paul?
Yeah.
Paul often has a staple gun in the bench there just to seal those things on.
Players are so superstitious with those neck guards. They're like probably from when they were in U9 playing the same neck guards.
Well, they don't outgrow them.
All worn out.
There's no point in getting a new one, right?
All right, well, that's the half. 3-1 for Manitoba. Late goal. Take a 2-goal lead there. It's a pretty even game, really. But
very, very close.
We are going to get an ice cleaning, and we will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes.
When you're new to any sport, there can be a lot to learn. Ringette was created in 1963 and was based off of basketball, so a lot of the strategy involved is surprisingly similar, though it looks very different. Here, we will go through some of the basics so that you can follow along. There are 6 players on the ice per team at a time. A goalie, 2 defense, a center, and 2 forwards. Much like a throw-in in soccer or an inbounds for basketball, play begins with a free pass from a blue dot in one of the 5 circles. Ringette uses the large goal crease, and it can only be used by the goalie. If an offensive or defensive player goes into the crease, there will be a change of possession. Teams must pass over the blue lines. No player may carry the ring over the blue line. It must touch another player, whether teammate or opposition. If the ring goes over both blue lines at once, then it must first be touched by the opposition team. An extra set of lines across the circles in the offensive-defensive ends are called the ringette line or the free play line or the extended zone line. Inside that zone, it is a 3-on-3 with a goalie. Players may switch in and out, but only 3 skaters per team at a time. Starting in U12, there's a 30-second shot clock. From the time a team gains possession, it has 30 seconds to get a shot that either hits the net or the goalie.
Yeah. Oh, pro.
He said he has no non-use issue.
What'd you say the shots were called?
16-14.
Okay, mine
Manitoba.
are a lot different.
We should probably start putting some plugs in. Probably start doing some plugs.
I gotta change these names for the intros. I can barely read them.
Yeah,
They can text me that. It's just kind of
I'll just text them. When it's on, it's hard to.
And then it's just sort of probably seems weird we're answering the phone.
Yeah.
And they can probably hear people picking up the phone.
Kristen says we sound good on the stream.
Oh, good.
Hey, mix her up.
Okay, we're back. It is the end of halftime, and we're about to get started here in the third quarter of this first game matchup of the first Team Challenge Cup 2026. We've got Team Sask versus Team Manitoba. Manitoba's holding a 3-1 lead after the first half. And this is something new for these athletes here, having a halftime in their game.
Yeah.
First of all, it's a longer game than they're used to. Secondly, there's an ice cleaning where they get to go in the locker, and that's just not a ringette thing, generally speaking. A few of them may have done it on the odd occasion for fun, but it's not part of the regular league play to have a clean ice. So they're going to be starting out kind of like a fresh second game on a clean sheet of ice, and yeah, I think we'll see some action right off the bat here. That's usually what happens.
And you're right, it is very different because it's a break. They can get some fuel in them. They can relax for a minute. Some of them take the skates off.
Yeah.
It's just totally different.
And how do you get the intensity ramp
Yes.
back up again?
Yeah, you got to
that's-
keep the intensity or regain it and momentum, and yeah, it's just a totally different aspect. So we got a minute here. We should probably put some plugs in for the sponsors that we've been dealing with.
We made it through one earlier in the game, so let's try.
So Stinger Sports, they donated some gear for the Team Sask raffle basket, 22 Fresh. Looks like they designed the official Team Saskatchewan ringette uniform for the 27 games. That's
Nice.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're not wearing them yet, but
No,
that's
no.
cool.
Winwell, they're a big supporter of ringette across
Yeah.
Canada for
Yeah,
sure.
they do the Athena stick, which is probably, I'd probably say it's the most popular brand. Ringjet's still in the game too. They battle for stick supremacy, but
Yeah.
Winwell is a big one. They do the gloves now. They're coming out with shoulder pads, all sorts of gear actually. It's really cool. So yeah, thank you to Winwell.
Yeah, obviously Ringette Canada wouldn't be possible without Ringette Canada and Ringette Saskatchewan. So lots of hours put in behind the scenes by RAS getting things rolling here, and obviously, they're crucial to these events happening.
Back to the Winwell thing for a second. I'm looking down there and I'm seeing a vast majority of these Team Manitoba players have those white gloves on.
Oh,
those
yeah.
are Athena gloves. Pretty cool looking. And I imagine that once things get rolling, I'm sure all those players on Team Manitoba are going to be going to their parents and batting their eyelashes for some white Winwell gloves, or Athena Winwell gloves.
Looks like some other teams rolling in here now to spectate.
Yeah.
That's EEI down there.
On the topic of shout-outs, I'm going to give one more shout-out. It's somebody's birthday today.
I don't know who that would be, Paul.
It's Paul Benson's birthday. If you happen to see him out wandering the streets, or maybe in a broadcast booth broadcasting a ringette game, give the big guy a hug. Firm handshake
would be
he'll
okay
go with
too,
that,
Peter. Thank you.
depending on your gender. He'll take
Appreciate
a hug
that, Paul.
if you're a lady, and a firm handshake if you're a gentleman.
Well,
Okay,
thank you.
Here we go. We're off to the races.
Yeah, nice little battle there. Hannah Meyer holds that up. Goalie ring, second ring in the stick, and gets the turnover.
It's always interesting in these, from watching NRL games, these early in these third quarters now, the players have to recalibrate their ring stabbing and their passing a little bit. The ice is slick again.
It is very slick, and it's such a difference in the game, too.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about
They got to take some weight off their passes. They got to concentrate a little more when they're stabbing the ring.
And there's no warm-up to get them used to it.
Not
again,
really,
right?
no.
Start of the game, they're out there getting touches in. And nice recovery there, Manitoba. 43 shots wide. That's Piper.
Okay, Manitoba down here with the ring, and we got
Finley Hildebrand. She's all alone, looking for some line mates. Into 29, doesn't quite get a handle on that. Finley shots wide. Might have been deflected, I guess. Parks.
Oh, just missed an
Looking for
opportunity
Seymour.
there for a nice clean shot. Now we got Parks, Welder, and Olsen, I think, are aligned. They're out here. Gonna have a few seconds to make something happen.
You think we could convince them to put their regular jersey numbers on that we know them by?
Yeah.
I'm probably not, but it'd sure make life a little easier for the
names are
commentary.
helping a bit, but yeah, we're.
That's
Here
Welder.
comes Welder. She tries for the
Backside
posting.
Parks, yeah.
Oh. Well, that was kind of reminiscent of the first goal for Team Sask when Parks diced into the triangle and passed it to Welder. This time Welder dices in, slides it over to Parks. Parks kind of, whether it was intentional or not, she waited for the goaltender to slide across the net and then slid one on the ice and under the pad. And I think that was something we mentioned. When the ice is slick like this, those low ones are tough for the goalies early in the third quarter here. So that would be advice I would give my team. Take some good hard shots along the ice here early in this third quarter while the ice is still slick.
And confirmed from the penalty box, that was Bridget Parks from number 8, from 27, Devia Welder. And puts Saskatchewan down by 1. Back tight game.
We got Brie Hildebrand cycling with the ring behind the net. She's out there with Serena Morgan and Zoe Freynet.
Oh, behind the back pass. Comes up with that. Nice save by Bell. Using the boards out in the neutral zone.
Those spins. And we're going to get a line change for Team Sask. Parks drops it off for Pearson along the side. Hodges is coming on the ice along with Seymour here.
Oh, nice little shot there. Just
Yeah,
wide.
another one of those low ones.
Went off the goalie for the reset.
Here comes Hodges.
Saskatchewan's fighting back this quarter, Paul. They were outshot in the first half, 16-14.
Yeah.
And feel like they're fighting back here hard.
Yeah, it was 3-1 at halftime. I had the feeling it was a pretty closely fought game, and goals can come quick in the sport of ring. That's one thing you learn being involved with it over the years. So you're never out of a game.
Nice work there by 44 Saskatchewan. Scotia Waters. Got that thing all the way out, jumped up into the play.
Okay, and we got Parks coming back on the ice again.
Oh, nice save.
That was an excellent save by the goaltender there.
Frank's been saving a lot. You can hear him calling to the ring down there.
Lots of communication.
Yeah, so crucial in this game. Nice
That was
job,
Thorson with a good-looking shot there. Just missed the net.
Just
And
kind of faked the pass, dropped the shoulder, fired away.
we got Thorson, Parks, and Campagna on the ice for Sask here coming in. Oh. Nobody wants the ring.
She's going to be looking for a change there. Yeah, she's going to slow it down. Yeah, looking for some fresh legs. Smart. Very smart by Thorson.
Okay, now we got Parks, Pearson, Welder. Was in the crease there. It was a good drive by Pearson, but I think she got in the crease a bit. Manitoba will come out with the ring.
Pass out, 21.
That's Hildebrand. Gives it off to one of her D partners there, Radford, and back to Hildebrand again.
Nice
good
speed
down the ice there.
Kind of a coast-to-coaster there for Hildebrand. Through the neutral zone and back to her.
Radford picks it up behind the net. She's going to skate with it and look for an open teammate in the neutral zone. Another nice little give and go executed there by Team Manitoba. And that was a bit unlucky. Saskatchewan defender kind of just lost an edge. Fell down and left the Manitoba player wide open in front of the net. Tough one for Bell there.
Well, Hildebrand's a goal and an assist so far today.
That was Hildebrand on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not the player you want to leave all by herself right in front of the net with the ring.
Yep.
So.
I'm guessing Saskatchewan defense coaches are going to be having a quick conversation about that.
Did we get an assist on that?
I didn't hear anything yet, but
okay.
Yeah, here's the phone ringing.
All right.
Hi.
Okay, we got Parks out here now working again. Parks and Hodges. And Campagna. Sorry.
So that assist, Claire Radford, number 5, and also Erica Austin, number 29.
Okay.
So Hildebrand from Austin and Radford.
That was a good shift by Radford. I noticed her a couple times.
Yeah, for sure.
Playing from the defensive position, coming through the neutral zone, a couple give and goes there, and paid off in the end. A nice way to cash in.
So 4-2, Saskatchewan's down, and in favor of Manitoba, obviously. Nice little spin backhand pass there. In.
Yeah, good contested check there. And now Hodges is coming in. Opts for the low shot. That is both sides there. Better to do that though than to let the Sask player going on a breakaway. So that was Sanclemente. I think had no option there other than to just take that ring on both sides. This will result in a Team Sask free pass down in the offensive zone. We got Campagna out there with Seymour and Thorson attacking.
Seymour, she's looking for a little sneak pass in there. Nice job. That was a great pass.
Yeah. A real nifty pass, and I got to give the Manitoba goalie credit. She got across there, didn't leave Thorson a lot of net to shoot at, but that was also, in addition to being a great pass, that was a fantastic finish by Thorson there.
Oh, for sure. She stabbed it coming in quick, popped the water bottle.
Yeah, classic water bottle pop there. So.
Yeah, great finish, Thorson. Nice little pass across.
All right, well, we're back to a one-goal game again here, just like that.
I think they used to call that Lucy or something along that line, if I remember right.
On the same side, but it was definitely crafty, just kind of went through everybody's skates.
Yep, just a nice little easy backhand pass. So 4-3 Manitoba.
Sanclemente is working in the offensive zone here with her teammate, Piper Pisni-Pociuk. Oh, and it's turned over. Saskatchewan coming up the ice, though, but there's that slick ice. That pass just whipped right through the neutral zone. Manitoba's going to try to come back the other way. Oh, that was a tough one for Seymour. That ring was right on the blue line.
Hi.
Anyway, she was deemed to carry it over both sides. All her momentum was going one direction. She really didn't have much of an option there, I think, just to try to take that ring. Now it'll be Manitoba's.
So second assist on that one to Brielle Campagna as well. So that was Thorson from Seymour and Campagna.
Okay. We got Finley Hildebrand here operating now in the offensive zone with her line mate Annabelle Pelche. And Her other line mate is... Got the ring. 20... Lost the ring. 29. Number 29. Erica Austin. Okay, here we go. Back down the other way. That's Welder. Hands it off to Parks. Parks has got a good look here.
Welder did a great job there. Oh, and fires and scores. Welder did a great job in the neutral zone, using her body to protect the ring, controlled the ring, makes the pass out, gets it back, fires, scores. Great job, Welder.
Yeah, this has been an effective line combination here for Team Sask. Parks and Welder, Olsen. I think they've notched 3 of the 4 goals for their team here. Yeah, so
they definitely have.
All right, 5 minutes left here to go in the third quarter. And as predicted, an action-packed restart here for both teams. You know, not used to this ice cleaning, fresh ice. And we're seeing some goals go into the back of the net. Okay, we got Freynet and Morgan.
Hildebrand.
And Hildebrand operating here. That is Brie Hildebrand, to be specific.
Right.
She cuts in, takes a shot, handled by Bell. Bell makes a nice pass up to her D to get it out of the zone. Good support pass in the neutral zone by Welder.
So that last Saskatchewan goal, Welder
Olsen takes
from Parks, and Hirspink gets an apple. She'll be thrilled.
There we go. Like seeing the D get into the play there. Nice work. Defense. Oh, that was
and going to be a crease violation,
but they'll get it out, and that is off.
Nice pressure by Saskatchewan.
Case in point of how fast goals happen in this sport of ringette. We've had two goal deficits erased in this third quarter, only less than 10 minutes into the quarter, and that's happened twice already. So
that was a nice little 3-on-1 opportunity there for Saskatchewan. Just couldn't quite.
Maybe got a little too fancy.
Yeah.
I like the way the refs are calling this game. They're letting them. They're not calling every little thing. You're seeing some body and stick work, but they're kind of letting them play, and that's a good way to do it.
I don't know if you saw it there when Waters was trying to come out from behind the net there. She was getting pressure on her top hand. Just simply took her top hand off the stick, set it back on, pressure's gone. Smart play.
Well, there's a chance for a reset. Oh, it almost had it.
Putting the pressure on.
That was close.
35.
There's a good example. That was a call that you might see made sometimes. That could have been a penalty there. It wasn't. They're letting them play. Here comes Sass coming out of the zone. Passes it up to Campagna. She can't handle it. Well,
Piper comes up with that.
Ooh, nice defense by
Meyer.
Oh, darn.
Manages to still score. That was 43.
Good defending, but
Piper.
Also a nice shot by Team Manitoba there. Bell had a piece of that one. I think it just went off her pad and in. And I don't know if there's any young players watching, but my observation is that a lot of these goals have been low shots.
Yep.
And when you're, as soon as you learn how to raise that ring as a young player, you abandon the low shot. But a lot of goals are scored along the ice or just off the ice, just over the pad, below the gloves. Great place to learn how to shoot if you're interested in scoring goals.
Yep, we talk about that with athletes for years, right? It's always thrilling to see the water bottle popper, but it doesn't always pan out, right?
They're few and far between, although we did just see one.
We did just see one, but if you miss by a small margin, you're shooting low, you still got a chance of going in, right?
Yeah.
You miss by a small margin shooting at the crossbar, your chances of going in
I have a goalie in my house, and she does not like low shots. She probably doesn't want me revealing her secrets to her opponents, but...
nice little pass. Nice save.
What a save. Bell gets across there.
Across.
That was a great pass there by Team Manitoba. Through the crease, right onto the stick of their teammate, and she took a great shot, actually. It had eyes for the back of the net, but Bell slides across, gets an arm on it.
Yeah, Pettelier caught it, stabbed it, one easy motion, and great job, Bell. Oh, got something falling off of the stick.
Oh, that was
a plug.
The plug on the end of the stick.
So she'll be looking for a switch. Hi.
As coaches, there's probably not a equipment malfunction we haven't seen over the years, so we can identify them pretty quickly.
No, it's 43
Okay.
and 40 and 31. Thank you.
Hildebrand here, operating with her line mate, Annabelle Pelche, and Erica Austin. This has been a pretty effective trio here in the offensive zone for Team Manitoba.
So just confirmed from the penalty box there, that was 43 Piper, from 35 Bella, and 31 Natalie for Manitoba.
Good save by Bell. Team Sask working their way through the neutral zone. Compania can't handle that one, but it was touched.
Thorson comes up with
Thorson
that.
comes in.
She fires and gets hauled down.
A penalty as well.
She got hauled down. There was a penalty being called there.
That was a fantastic individual effort. I actually didn't see that ring get touched in the neutral zone, but obviously Thorson saw it, or a lot of times the refs will call touch. Anyway, both the defender and the Saskatchewan attacker, that was Adria Thorson, knew the ring was live, and Thorson won the foot race, dipped her shoulder, drove to the net, and then buried a great shot in the top corner. And just after I finished talking about low shots, that's Thorson's second consecutive goal into the top corner.
Yep.
So, okay, you can score high too, don't get me wrong.
And there was a penalty called there, but that's getting waved off, a body
the
penalty there.
was before the goal, so now we're back tied again. Action-packed third quarter here.
Yeah, tie game, 5-5,
This is what
1-11.
makes the sport of ringette so great. I don't know if anyone had a chance to watch a little World Cup soccer, but I think soccer needs to figure out a way to get their games a little more high-scoring, because it is kind of an interesting sport, but not enough goals. Ringette is the ultimate in that regard. There's just so much action.
So
Another
confirmed
really good
from
shot,
the penalty
great save
box,
by Bell.
Thorson, as we knew, an assist to Seymour for Saskatchewan for the tying goal. Nice
Another
job,
one of
number
those
5
touch.
there.
Oh, they didn't call a touch on
Manitoba.
that one.
Blair Radford just checked just sort of the right time as it was coming in through Saskatchewan.
All right, that'll be a good battle on both sides there. 26 seconds left in the third period here. I'm assuming that Saskatchewan's going to look to, they got a full 30-second shot clock. They're going to look to try to control the ring here, wear down the remainder of this third quarter, either be prepared to close the quarter tied 5-5 or maybe even with the 6-5 lead. We'll see what happens. They want to spend the rest of the time in the Manitoba end here. We got Welder, Olsen, and Parks out here attacking. And they are taking their time as expected. Parks knifes in, gets it over to Olsen. Olsen just couldn't quite get the handle on that quick enough, and Krang slid across, made the save.
Manitoba's going to want to just not pop that up.
Not do that. Ugh.
Great pressure there.
Oh, yeah.
Amy Olsen.
That was some good forechecking. Probably not the play that the Manitoba defender wanted to cut in front of the net.
No.
That gives coaches heart palpitations.
Hey, we got a few more. We got a minute here, so we better try and get some more of these
Get
sponsors.
these shout-outs
So,
in.
obviously, the volunteers, the Canada Winter Games Team Saskatchewan manager, Kim Burns. Thanks, Kim, for all your help with this team, all the hours, and obviously all the other volunteers that are helping out.
Well, let's just jump here for 1 second to our live stream.
Oh yeah, they're pretty important.
Yeah.
Very important. Like Peter Bell's over here doing a great job. Thanks,
Yeah,
Peter.
thanks, Peter.
I saw Dan Thorson. I think he's kind
around.
of been the backbone of this streaming service, if I remember
Todd
correctly.
all the way from
And Todd,
Halifax to help us out. We anybody who's been involved with the sport, and you can't be at all the games. Being able to watch the games via live stream is such a cool thing. It's really ramped up in the last few years.
For sure, and it allows everybody at home to take part in the games. You know, as a coach, Paul, I don't know how many times we've watched film. You just go review it, and players, I know they go back and review and see what happened and helps analyze their games.
Make fun
so
of
they
the
can
announcers
improve.
for mispronouncing their names, stuff like that. Yeah, it's fun.
Shrug their shoulders, roll their eyes, oh, they did it again, kind of thing. And they make silly dad jokes and stuff like that. But I think they're pretty good. So. Yeah.
All right, well, we did pretty. We've got a couple.
We got a couple more, so
we'll save them for the third, fourth.
The final.
This is final. I guess.
Yeah, this is the final quarter, Paul. So the Regina Hotel Association's on here. They're a big one. They supported the 2026 Regina Challenge Cup, and then also the Ramada Plaza Regina for supporting the Athletes Village for the Challenge Cup here in Saskatchewan.
There we go. Lots going on this weekend. There's a Ring at Canada event that brings together elite athletes, I guess U16, U17 elite athletes from across the country.
Yeah.
They're here competing with each other. And
there's even a rider game tomorrow for anybody that might be a
tomorrow.
Saskatchewan Rough Rider fan.
There's a national track meet going on right now.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. I heard there's some kind of a golf thing, national golf event going on too. So I don't know where everybody's staying. Who knows?
But Regina's a busy place right now.
Yeah, busy here. All right,
Hodges,
Hodges
nice job getting
with
across.
Pearson.
No shot. She's passing that off to Pearson. Pearson's coming back outside. Nice little pick there by Hodges. Nice save there. Marcina Krang.
Oh, good play by the D
That
there.
was
That
Anna
was
Meyer. Nice
Meyer
work.
intercepting that pass, creating a quick turnover. And this line of Pearson, Hodges, and Campagna are going to get another crack. They're going to maybe change it out now, get some fresh legs out here on the ice. Seymour is going to take this pass, and
Yeah, get some fresh legs for Saskatchewan.
they're going to have about 10
And
seconds
on the
by
shot
the time
clock, yep. She's looking for a reset. Good shot. Smart shot
That's
there.
a great way to get a reset. Those low shots are hard for the goalies to control the rebounds, and
Yeah, that far pad.
and then she kicked it right out. And now they got a fresh clock to work with here.
Your
Thorson,
goalie daughter
Campagna.
would probably agree.
She would agree, yeah.
Those are
good
tough to
pass down
control
to
as
the
a
post.
goaltender. Seymour, Thorson. Nice little pick there.
They must see something with the D coming up high, and that's the second time now they've used that low pick.
Yeah, just in the last minute.
That could be an adjustment they made where they sort of looked at the triangle of Manitoba.
Nice little back pass. Thorson's looking for that
She
water
wants-
bottle popper
yeah.
again. It's okay. It's easy to do from here, right? Tough in the moment for sure. But good hard shot, just wide.
All right, good patience getting into the zone by Manitoba, and they will control the ring.
That's Avery jumping in from the defensive zone. Nice little pass across. Gonna try and dish that one more time.
Nice save by Bell getting across there.
Welder all by herself.
Thought about cutting in front of that, but she was all alone. Good decision. Controlled the ring.
Oh, nice try there. I believe Welder was invited to the La Relève event that was happening this week as well.
Yeah, it was a bit of a conflict for any of these athletes that are of that age. Oh, good save
Nice
by the
pass,
goalie.
nice shot, nice save. Ice is getting a little heavier.
Yeah,
Parks.
they're wearing down this Manitoba triangle here.
Oh, we got a defender down. Parks is going to try and take advantage of that. And a nice pass. Nice goal. That was Welder again from Parks.
Might have to get Davia's dad to throw his hat out onto the ice there. I think that's 3 goals.
That
for
is
Davia.
3.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was now not taking anything away because that shot had to be put in the right spot
No.
up high. That Manitoba goalie is very quick getting across, but Welder buried it with a nice quick shot up high. And kudos to Bridget Parks, who knifed through that triangle, drew the goalie across to the one side of the net and the defenders, and then slid it over to Welder.
Yep. The one defender was down. She took advantage. Had the other defender collapse onto her.
What a wild game this is with 3.
So that's Saskatchewan ahead for the first time in the
Saskatchewan's,
game.
I was just going to say, it was 3-1 Manitoba at half. It was 4-2 at one point, and now here we are,
Nice
6-5
job,
Saskatchewan. So
That was Claire Weeb from Manitoba. Thank you.
Manitoba's going to look to try to get some momentum back here. They throw the pass down. That'll be a
Smart play by
Reset.
Brooke Bell there, just getting it away into the
got that
corner.
out.
Hopefully your teammate can come up with it.
I think Sask is maybe getting a penalty here. From that battle in the corner. No, that was not a penalty.
No, I think move it or lose it.
Yeah, I thought I saw body contact signal there. So Manitoba's going to get a chance to maybe establish a little momentum here. Saska's had a lot of it in the last little bit. We got Sanclemente out there right now with her line mates, Piper Pisni-Pociuk, and I think on the other side is number 35.
43 and 35, yeah.
Okay, Sask bringing it out. Oh, that is a quick turnover the other way, and Sanclemente comes in with it, gives it right back. That was Bella Peterson-Magura. Couldn't quite handle that in front of the net.
Hannah Meyer's going to race down out of the defensive zone. Very quick on her feet, Hannah, but
Tell you what, there's a lot of speed out there on the ice.
Yeah.
Hannah's a fast skater, and that Manitoba defender was with her stride for stride. Okay, Pelche takes it around behind the net. She's out there with Hildebrand and Erica Austin. These three have been working well together so far during this game.
Hannah jumping out, looking for some fresh speed there.
Yep.
And shot clock violation. Parks. Here's Pink just kind of jumping out of the way there, so let's make room for Parks. Avoid a collision. She's going to fire wide. Well, got the reset though. Parks again, she's looking inside.
Oh, okay, well.
Olsen's battling away there. Olsen back pass to Pearson. Four, 3-2 on the shot clock. Doesn't quite get it away. Manitoba will be happy about that defensive effort. Nice pressure in the neutral zone. Oh, and that's going to lead to a penalty for Saskatchewan.
Yeah,
Just a little much, I guess, hey?
See Manitoba here is going to set up, take
So
their
they're
time.
going 4 in, 17 on the shot clock. They're going to look to capitalize here. Down to the post, 7, 6. So Manitoba left their goalie in there, Paul.
They did, yeah.
Yeah. They don't need to pull them. But yeah, the goalie's clapping their stick to let them know the time. So just a matter of preference, I guess.
Yeah, it is. You're right, exactly.
It is important for the players on the ice to know that there's, 4 or 5 seconds left on the shot clock so that they can...
Yeah, that is one advantage of keeping the goalie in there.
Definitely. Sometimes it's a long trek for those goalies with those pads too. This one's a short change, but sometimes it's a long ways.
Okay, so we got a Manitoba power play going here now.
So that penalty to Saskatchewan, number 43, Kendall Tameling, is a cross-check penalty.
Cross-check.
Yeah, not a common penalty. Nice smart play there by Bell. So Paul, 5.5 minutes left. Saskatchewan's up by 1, but they're in the penalty box.
Yeah.
What's the advice?
Well, I mean, there's still 18 minutes left, so I think they just
5 minutes left, Paul.
Oh yeah, is it the fourth quarter?
It's the fourth quarter, buddy.
Sorry, I guess I must have zoned out for a minute there. I'm just expecting these games to be so long. I was like the never-ending 5-quarter game here. Yeah, I mean, but I do think even 5 minutes is an eternity in the game.
For sure it is.
And the last thing you want to do is let the other team seize momentum, because they'll eventually put it in the back of the net. You got to keep playing your game. I'd like to encourage my players at this point, stay calm, make smart passes, control the ring. You know, this is a time when you work on getting resets in practice. Now you want to maybe, if you haven't got a great scoring opportunity, because I'd prefer it was 7-5 obviously, but if you haven't got one of those, then you want to try to reset the ring, control the ring. I mean, right now they got to battle off this last minute of the power play here, try to play clean for the remaining 4 minutes of the game.
Just get through that penalty and then, you know, work on the next minute after that, right? As you say, control is the name of this game, right?
You might even see a team with this amount of time left down a goal pull their goalie, only in the event that they're, you know, that they have someone in the box. There would be a time you could do that. Manitoba's elected not to do that, but they could have.
Oh, Manitoba's coming up with that. Comes around, little backhand shot.
All right.
Crease violation and goalie ring.
Yeah, composure is such a big part of coming out on top during these close games. You got to keep your cool. You can't start making uncharacteristic passes. You got to play smart. Keep skating.
That was this nice little pass there, back to the goalie there by Pearson. Under pressure, use the goalie, let them take the pressure off, and the penalty's over. We're even strength. 3:52 left in the fourth. And shot clock.
Yeah. That gives them a chance to change the troops and get some fresh legs out there. Of course, Manitoba is going to do the same thing. Are they calling a timeout? Yes, they are. Manitoba's going to call a timeout. They're going to strategize their last 3 minutes.
I don't think Saskatchewan's realized the timeout call yet.
Yeah. And I suspect that their last 3:49 of the game here may involve pulling the goaltender, getting that fourth attacker in. They've got the shortest distance here for their goalie to travel to get on and off the ice. So you may see some zone time where Manitoba slows it down, sets up, puts 4 into the zone.
As we saw earlier, Paul, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. You can score a lot of goals in under 4 minutes.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's lots of time left in this game.
So no need to panic for either side, really. You want to try to stay calm. And this is, this is experience for these teams as they prep to go to the Canada Winter Games. And if they want to be contenders at that event, you got to learn how to win tight, close games. But even in their regular season play, these kind of moments are great experience. You know, I always tell my teams, whoever's the calmest team is probably going to win this game. You know, you start losing your
advice.
Cool.
Definitely good advice. Keep your composure, right?
Yeah.
The highs and lows and the emotions, right? Try and keep an even keel, they say.
I don't want to predict here, but there could be multiple goals in the last 3 minutes and 49 seconds.
So Manitoba has pulled their goalie.
Yeah.
So they're going to have 4 in the zone. So they start with the ring.
All right.
Great save there by Bell.
Bell handles it and gets it out in time.
So goalie's back in. They're going to try and use that advantage when they're in the offensive zone. Fire in deep there.
Nice little deep entry pass there.
Welder.
I'd love to get a reset right now if they could.
Didn't quite get it. Try again. Oh, got it away, but goalie ring. Nice little pass in there.
Oh, good digging by Parks there to retrieve that ring. Now she's going to calm it down. So they're going to try to, and Manitoba's going to put pressure and not let them do that, but they're going to try to take it out wide.
Yep.
This can sometimes lead to some really good scoring opportunities when the triangle opens up and starts chasing around a little bit.
So they're not pulling the full pressure on yet.
But they started. They're going to let this clock run down.
Again, 2.5 minutes. You'll feel like there's plenty of time, I'm sure, Manitoba. So they're going to try and come up with that. Easy breakout. Intercepted in the neutral zone, though. Tameling jumped in on that one. 2:22.
This is playing out probably just the way Sask wanted here. Spending time down in the Manitoba zone. They're going to try to just work the shot clock. Maybe get a reset or two.
Hodge is calling for the ring on the on the close side, I guess. Looking for the reset
that's
there.
just what they wanted. And they got it back. Another 30 seconds. Manitoba's gonna have to start going after him pretty quick here.
So just under 2 minutes left in the game. And
they're going to be content to let that clock wind down.
Saskatchewan's going to try and use that clock up as much as they can. Yeah, you can hear the coaches from Manitoba.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, she says. Nice shot there by Hodgie.
Okay. All right. This is where they got to be careful to making the change because they're going to be chasing right out to the boards here.
Nice pass inside. And a rebound.
And Seymour better get ready to run here because they're going to be coming at her. Oh, they got a new fresh center in there, but they're going to chase now.
Yeah. And those D are going to be running out of gas, Paul. Yeah. They've been hemmed in there for a while.
We got Thorson, Seymour,
Seymour's going to go
and Companion out there on the ice, and they're just going to look now. They've really done a great job of spending the vast majority of this last 3 minutes in the Manitoba zone, but they get the turnover they need. Nice stab.
The foot race there,
Hildebrand.
43 and 5.
But Meyer gets back in time.
Defense.
Hildebrand's got the ring. Oh, good defense there by Thorson.
Thorson, yep. Nice work.
And
34 seconds
Sask
left.
gets the ring back.
Thorson pushes that over. She's going to try and control that. Oh,
that was an interesting call there.
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
I think the ref that called that had a different angle than we did, Paul. So, got to trust those decisions, I guess.
Yeah.
25 seconds. Manitoba ring. Goalie's up at the ringette line.
Yeah, she'll be coming out right away.
Krang,
quick here.
She'll be heading for the bench here real quick. She's going to wait till they get into the zone. And she's coming off. Down to 16 seconds. Basically, it's going to come down to one opportunity here, Paulie.
Yeah.
26. Fires just wide. 5 seconds left. Great job, Saskatchewan defense. And that's the game.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Tight race.
Yeah.
Manitoba had it for probably 80% of the game, and then Saskatchewan managed to...
Yeah, they had the lead. You're right. That was pretty late in the game that Sask took that 6-5 lead.
Yeah.
You know, that was just a really, really close game. I think we'll find when we get the final shots on goal tally that it was probably very close.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, two evenly matched teams. Great goaltending on both sides. Some really smart play. That was good to watch. So, good luck to both these teams as they progress through the tournament here.
Yeah. Be exciting to see the next ones. I don't have the whole game schedule in front of me here, but I think they probably have 3 or 4 hours, maybe even 5 until they'll be back on the ice.
Yeah, they'll play 2 games today. So.
Yeah, there'll be 2 today. Yeah.
Yeah, but well, it was a fun way to kick off the Challenge Cup.
Yeah.
You enjoy your birthday.
I will, sir. Thank you very much. And thanks, Peter, for the stream.
Crew.
Appreciate it. I'm not sure we're going to get the call with the shots on goal. We'll see if we can get them before we sign off. You didn't happen to get a shots on goal tally, did you? Perfect, thank you.
Okay, we're getting the shots on goal tally
here. So it turns out 38 for Saskatchewan and 26 for Manitoba for the
38-26. Okay, so the Sask did outshoot them by a healthy margin there.
You know, Paul, just before we go, I always love seeing the players, the athletes down there with their friends after the game, because you can see Manitoba and Saskatchewan athletes hugging each other, you know, having a quick chat.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a tight-knit sport. They're enemies for, you know, 4 13-minute quarters, whatever that adds up to. Yeah. But I always love seeing it after that, you know, they go and support their teammates or their previous teammates.
They see each other a lot in their regular season play. So good way to kick things off. And, well, maybe we'll be back in the broadcast booth at some point here.
Yeah, I think so.
So
maybe tomorrow.
Enjoy the ringette, all you ringette fans.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Have a great day.
Signing off.
Okay, have a good one.